Like if someone's in the way, you just like, I got you, fam. Doors. Don't get doored. So we're there in our WhatsApp group. See the car behind me? I can hear it. Can you hear it? So I'm sitting there and wake up to Monica screaming, up, down, now do it again, but faster. And I'm like, shit, okay. She finally started her OnlyFans jerk-off instruction video. But, no, it was Zumba. That up and down. Oh look! Timmy! So yeah, I had enough up and down. So when I was done, I wrote in the group, or Ronnie wrote in the group, and he said, hey, plus 11C and no rain. Well, guess what? It's plus 11C and rain. So we got rain. Yesterday I went for a ride with Thomas and Sebastian. So they came over to my place. We had some beers, shouting like morons. Speaking of El Diablo. And so there we are, you know, shouting and having our beers. And oh, this guy is strange. There we go. I saved his life. I saved his life. We'll get to that too. So yeah, we go cruising and then we find like this long straight, you know. And yeah. Thomas gets his wheel up to 69 kilometers an hour. MSP high speed. I get mine up to 61. My slow wheel, 61. Alarm didn't trigger, very, very silent, you know. So after a while I stopped, I lifted the wheel, made sure that my alarms were running. I didn't even have these earmuffs on. So I mean, when I was riding and the wheel was beeping, I could barely hear it. It was like I could sense it, and I'm just like, you know, and that's dangerous. That is dangerous. So, and I had my external monitoring on, you know, and I thought I was connected to the speaker on the wheel, and that is loud as hell. But I wasn't. So, you know, this one. Yeah, that one is good to have, basically. Or these, so you can hear that. Or in helmets, so that you can crash. So speaking of killing people, some guy from Indonesia writes in the forum. This was his first post ever, and he writes a story about how he had unlocked his 9-bot S2. And that he was pushing it one day, and then that it overleaned and it crashed, and it took him a month and a half to recover, and then that he's been riding a 16X, and that he's become a good rider. So there you go. You have become a good rider, according to yourself. You know, I'm gonna go tell all the girls afterwards how good the sex was for them, because hey, I guess we're our own judges now. So this guy goes out for a ride with his girlfriend, and his max speed that he usually rides at is like 32, and otherwise he rides under that. Wow, 32, you know. Okay. That's like some kind of torture. So 32, and he's riding with his girlfriend. He's got all his gear on, because he learned this lesson from the 9-bot S2. Oh, he learned all right. So he's got all his gear on. And then there's an old lady crossing the street. She's crossing the street, then he's riding on the street. And if he's riding on the street, then he's a car, not a bicycle. in my book. If you're riding on a bowling ball that weighs 25 kilos, then you're a car. So, this is funny as hell. It's like, it's a thing. It's a thing. It's really cool. It's like a skiing simulator, I guess. Skiing practice. Funny stuff. Anyway, blah blah blah. The guy rides into the old lady. You know, she's hesitating crossing the street, and then he's such a great rider, so he just tries to swerve behind her, and in the end, he rams right into her because she decides to jump backwards. So this old lady was also athletic and jumped backwards, and he hit her, and he broke his leg, and she was stunned. And later on, at the hospital, she died. Now there are stories, and there are amazing stories, right? When a story is too amazing and it's the first post and so on, and the title of the post is him breaking his leg at low speed. The title of the post is not him killing an old lady on his electric unicycle. And one guy said, you know, okay, so you killed the old lady. You know, and someone else said, no, but that's not killing. He said, no, I didn't say he murdered her, man. Killing. You can kill someone. You can kill someone by accident. It doesn't mean you murdered that person. But I mean, still, it's an old lady. Stop your fucking wheel, get off and help her cross the street. Is what you do. If she's hesitating, so the next person doesn't kill her. I'm telling them about the amazing story about the guy from Indonesia on the electric unicycle that killed the old lady.
Right.
Not murdered.
No.
Not murdered. Killed.
Killed, yeah.
How's it going? Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
So yesterday when Thomas and Sebastian and I were riding and we took a wrong turn, that turned into a 30-mile detour. Then I saw my battery got sucked up. Then I saw the battery blues.
Did you have the nick?
Yeah, I had the nick. And it was
How
like,
did the other manage? The other people?
yeah, it was just like me and Thomas, you know, that took off to hell and beyond. You know, because we dropped off Sebastian at home, and then I said, hey, let's go this way. So that's going to be the last time Thomas ever listens to me.
Yeah.
Fool me once, because you ain't going to fool me again. So holy shit, man. Holy shit. So we were like doing 55 kilometers an hour.
Really?
And then it's like, oh, maybe we should slow down. So we slowed down to 45 kilometers an hour. Wow, Thomas, wow. So Thomas was riding seated. Thomas was riding seated on his MSP high speed, you know, and then he can like break some wind and so on and so on. And yeah, you know, the thing is my wheel wasn't fully charged when I left because I had done 25 kilometers the day before. But still, you know, I like to analyze things.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh damn, I'm missing range. I'm missing range. And I have to think about all the times that I have had these talks with other people when they buy wheels, and then after a few months, there's like, I don't get the same range that I used to.
Yeah.
But no, because you're riding more like an asshole than you used to. That's the thing.
That's probably.
It's the asshole equation. You know?
I mean, the first few weeks when you're like careful.
You're careful. Yeah. I got like 108 kilometers on my MSX one day. You know, it was incredible. And on this one, I've gotten it down to 50% battery, and I had done like 90 kilometers. You know, and I'm like, wow, I can get 180 kilometers on this thing. But you know, we could probably make a mathematical equation. That's the top speed of the wheel multiplied by the time of ownership multiplied by the size of your asshole. The tortoise and the hare. I met him for the back. Look at this. Look at this.
Imagine if it makes. You even have blinkers on.
Yeah, oh, those things, he's got everything on that. He's got mirrors, you know,
Air conditioning.
we should be ashamed. We should be ashamed.
CD stereo.
We got nothing on these, man. So today, I figured maybe we could go to Biltema in Haninge. And that's also close to Ica Maxi if you want to get a piece of that delicious carrot cake. No, Haninge. Yeah. Haninge has the carrot cake. Yeah. Quik has the carrot cake, but it's not as good as the one in Haninge House. Yeah. Wow. A lot of zigzagging between pedestrians today. Yeah, so it just turned into a ridiculously long ride, you know, with us going really fast, and then there's no saving you. I mean, even Sebastian on his Sherman, you know, he's got battery anxiety all the time. Yeah. The forgotten crossing. The forgotten crossing.
At least they have speed bumps.
They have speed bumps, and they have a sign on their side indicating that this is a pedestrian crossing. Thank God for them. Ronnie has had his MSP for a few weeks now, and he's hitting 50 kilometers an hour and a bit above that, but he still hasn't been up to the beeps on his wheel. And maybe when we're gonna drop him off, I'll just take an extra look at his alarms and maybe do a lift test and verify that it's making noise. But he's a technician, so I trust him, but there are a lot of parameters to consider when it comes to apps and settings and stuff like that. You know, riding safe is about prevention. Like this guy in the middle. Another one. Prevention. Now I will face left. Windy. This is a lot of leaning, a lot of forward intent. I got a bicycle here. At this speed now, I have to start going off the front. So one leg will typically hang off the bumpy. And this will be the speed where I will lose Ronnie. You know, he'll catch up to me in a second. Red light, green light, red light, up, down, faster up. Funny shit, man. Funny shit. Well, lucky it ain't raining. It's not too bad, actually. Just raining a tiny bit. Tiny bit. Which brings us to more amazing stories. We just passed by some kids. One of them said, "It's him." It's him. The hobo on the wheel. Damn, these are some squishy leaves, man. Ooh, that was wobbly. That was wobbly. You don't want to fall next to those little girls. Dramatize them. Oh yeah. Now here's the funny part. Now here's where Ronnie is just blasting away on his knobby tire. Got no respect, man. No respect. This is like really, really shitty. And he's carving and playing. So other amazing stories. Henry, who lives in Malmo. His MSS won't turn on. Yesterday the headlights went off and so on. Probably riding in the wet. And these wheels, they have like a heat sink, and on the MSP and the RS, there's like a little hole there. Like shit, what's happening, man? Jesus. It's like a little hole there, So, and apparently his MSS has an RS board, so the 5-volt system isn't a daughter board. That just like requires a complete replacement of the whole motherboard. When my friend Tobias was out riding on his Nikola, he got a drop of water in the wrong place. His wheel shut off, man. First his lights started flashing, then the wheel shut off right when he was at a crossing. Okay, lucky. But 2 days later it turned on and everything works fine. But water going in through the gasket between the heatsink and the wheel. The wheel case. The hull. Where is it? Look at this. What is this shit? What is this shit? Where's my tax money going? Oh, I know where the tax money is going. It's going on the road where the cars drive, and I don't have a car. That's where it's going. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry about my tax money. Oh, never mind. I don't have a job. I don't even make any money. I just pay tax on everything I buy with the money that I don't make. Yeah. Come on, shit, man. All right.
Lead away.
Yeah. Yes. It would be a pity if someone came and got rid of these leaves also. Lucky that you and me practiced all this carving and sliding yesterday. So if we accidentally slide out on the wheel, we'll just come to a perfect skid stop, and then we'll be great.
At least
So we got that, and then Monica's MSP headlight won't turn on either. So I'm gonna have to go whack around with that. I'm gonna have to open this one maybe later on today and just check, but after 6,000 something kilometers, when I opened it to change the tire, it was clean. It was clean, man. I actually made it dirtier by opening it because I had mud on the wheel, because I fell on mud a couple of days before. So yeah, I was thinking maybe we could look at some stuff at Biltema.
Biltema, yeah.
Yeah. I want to get some proper Velcro. I want to make a proper mud guard for this. I want to see if they have carbon fiber tape also, so that I don't care if I get a fucking Coke bottle and cut it, then put carbon fiber tape around it, whatever, and then Velcro that shit out. If they have reflex tape, reflective tape, that would be really good, really, really good. Reflective tape does a lot more than lights. When cars shine their headlights, it does a lot more. It's so much more effective. It's ridiculous. Yeah, you can have all the lights in the world. If a car shines its lights on you and you have reflective tape and shit like that, boom, the whole fucking wheel lights up. When we see people riding these wearing these reflective jackets, oh, you do? Where? Oh, there. Yeah. Crazy. See, I didn't have to power brake at 32 kilometers an hour to not kill that dog. Everything went better than expected. Lucky we didn't kill that dog. Lucky we didn't have to power brake at 32 kilometers an hour. The dog might have jumped back right in front of my wheel and got a concussion. Not even mad. call yourself a good rider, take your shit off, man. If you're gonna go around killing people, take your shit off. Yeah, so Ronnie has some nice reflective tape on the front and on the sides and on the back of his wheel. That does a lot. I want to get some Velcro. That's one thing that I ordered some lights, and this is like a 4-head light. These headlamps, and I want to Velcro them here on the backpack. And since I use kitten mittens, I bought the kind that have a sensor. So I'm gonna be such a fucking baller that you do this and the light goes on, and you do this and the light goes off. It's gonna be so fucking baller, man, to have that. Hilarious. Hilarious shit. So we're gonna go to Biltema and look around at some of the stuff there. They also have some really, really funny, they have the rubber chicken and the rubber duck. So that's why I brought the large backpack. We're gonna play around on this road now a bit. It gets scary around here. Cry like a fool. It gets scary. You don't really have an indication. You know, when you're using the smart alarm, you're only going to know when you're going too fast. You can bring it down or just bring it to a static speed. Just like bring it to 55 or something, you know. If this one will beep you at 63, 64, just bring it down to 55 or 50. You can like set that for the day. See, today I'm just going to do max 50. Let me go. Because I mean, yesterday, me and Thomas, man, we just fucking killed the batteries on the wheels. And Sebastian too, you know. He has a Sherman. Doesn't matter, you're just gonna fucking kill the battery on the wheel. I'm gonna warn this guy coming. No, fuck's given. Death traps. Carving on wet asphalt. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Only a little bit of beats here and there. God is doing good. God is run out of gas. Oh! Look at this lovely dirt. This is a good plastic bike pack, but man, there's something about wet asphalt. Something about it. Look at this shit show up ahead. What the fuck is this? That can't be good. That can't be good. Both our feet were cramping up, so we took a little break, you know. Because prevention is key. Tired feet and tired legs. Not the best thing. So, take a break, rest your feet. And I looked at my top speed and I was like, wow, I hit 53 and he hit 50. I'm like, oh God. You know, I was like doing the longest stretch ever at 55 yesterday, but terrain. terrain varies, bike path, leaves, you know, water, it's different. It's a different story. Different situations. But it's just like I was feeling like at 53 kilometers an hour that I was pushing the limits of the Nikola, and I was afraid that, you know, not pushing the limits, but I was feeling that, you know, I'm probably going to hit the alarm soon. And I didn't want to go blasting at like 62, 63 on that bike path. But I was at 53. Hey, you know, group dynamics. All these things matter. And, you know, riding with Thomas and Sebastian on the MSP, they got the MSP high speed and the Sherman. Man. Now I got the slow wheel and range anxiety. So I'm back to where I started. I should have just stuck with the 9-bot 20 plus. So we'll see by the end of this trip. And check, you know, compare with Ronnie's MSP. We weigh a bit different, quite a bit lighter, but still, there aren't too many riders out there that weigh as little as I do, and still there's no magic there. There is more to do with riding style and speed, pushing into heavy aggression, leaning aggressively. You go, the faster you want to go. And you want to go faster. Faster up. Faster and faster. Never ends. So, going to Conningham. Sort of like 2/3 of the way to the cake place. Right, so we are approaching Biltema, and there's Ikamaxi from behind. Since carrot cake is more of a time-sensitive project, would you like to do the carrot cake first or Biltema first?
Let's do
Biltema first.
Let's go check out all the toys.
Exactly, exactly. Let's go check out all the toys and see what we can, you know, mod and play with our wheels and so on and so on. We can go straight and then take the crossing there. Just, you know, it's fun to look and try to be creative and see, okay, is there a way for me to Velcro a rubber duck onto the front or the sides of my Nikola so that I can do this and it'll go, and maybe there is, and it will be hilarious, man. Let's get right. Here's where it gets dangerous. Cabs are here. We got this nice little slopey slope here. Whee! This is gooey as hell, man. Gooey.
Jag såg det.
Oof.
Det är skitigt.
Shit everywhere. Shit everywhere. All right, let's go check out the rubber ducks. Look at this. Ho, ho, ho. You all a bunch of hoes. That's what you is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Perfect.
Let me play you the song of my people. It's the best sound ever. Here, give it a shot. Look at that. We have to do like they did on YouTube, right?
Oh my god. Man.
Look at this. This one's like permanently crushed. And that's the wrong kind. That's not the proper kind. That's not the honky kind. This is like a squeaky kind. It has to be the ha sound. Exactly. Yeah, I know. And it's really cool because look, this is a boar, right? And try the pig. Yeah, I mean, this is attention to detail. These are not from China. This is like some.
And this is a hot dog.
The sound of a hot dog. Yeah.
This is how hot dogs sound.
Well, usually when I fry them, you know, and then like it starts to like, ah, the soul of the pig starts crying in there. But yeah, you know, like if someone's in the way, you just like put them on the pads here and just squeeze with your knee. Why you have to be mad?
No problem at all.
No, you just gotta.
That's broken.
Oh yeah, some dog probably broke it. Huh? Yeah, gotta love those. It's a goose. It's not even a duck. There we go. I got you, fam. They're gonna kick me out. Well, let's see if we can find car and bicycle stuff. No, they don't have bicycle stuff, do they? Oh yeah, they might. Yeah, they do. They do. The car stuff is like all the way down there. Yeah, that's true. Bicycle stuff. So I'll just park my wheel, park my basket. Reflector thingies, good. They have like red ones that are square ones at Beulah for 20 crowns.
Really?
$2, big boy. They're the plastic ones, you know.
How good are those?
Just put some Velcro on it.
Mike.
Perfect, man. Finally. There we go. And I can hear the wheel beeping.
And look badass.
Exactly, look badass at the same time. So yeah, for those rainy days, man. High vis poncho. This is good. They'll hear you coming.
All right.
Exactly.
Avas.
Yeah, you don't need no Avas anymore. And look, perfect for us. It says it's for kids.
Where should we mount it?
Yeah. We just have to like hold it. We don't need to mount it. Our hands are free. Yeah. But yeah.
With Velcro to
And the
your arm.
front, yeah,
That's
Velcro.
perfect.
Yeah.
Velcro.
Yeah, that's true. But then both arms are busy. How about your leg? I would just Velcro it to my leg and just
Velcro
like
it
wing, wing. Exactly. There we go. Solved it. Ladies and gentlemen, start your boners. All right, locks we don't need. Oh yeah, I almost forgot why I came here. It was just for Velcro.
Oh.
Yeah, but so far now we found like a revving boner anyway.
I
So
don't
it's
think
good.
I have anything.
No, they definitely don't. They don't. But things like this, you know. Look at this. This is like with indicators.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That's with indicators. And this is just, no, this is a light. Here, just like normal reflectors. It's like there's not really anywhere to put this, you know. So then you're back to reflective tape. And like if you would want shit on the sides, you know, what are you gonna do with this shit? Put this on the sides, right? And what? Cover them with your legs? You just end up, or, you know, I guess you could put one here.
That's what I did with tape.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, tape.
Yeah.
34.90.
24.90.
Wow, much cheaper than.
Yeah, you bought for like 100 crowns.
Nah, 60.
60 crowns at Clas Ohlson. Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah, twice as much.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is Biltema's own reflective white tape. Yeah. But the white tape, that's the least of my problems. I would want red tape for the rear.
Yeah.
Because no one's gonna hit me from in front, man.
No, that's.
All right, so we didn't go to Ica Maxi because timer's running out and Ronnie needed to be home by 3:30. It's 3:40 though, because he wanted to stop and buy some flowers for his girlfriend. And also, he wanted to be, I asked him if he wanted to buy carrot cake at Ica, and he said no, that he was gonna go home and eat pie later on. And although that does sound a bit sexual, and then the buying flowers and all, I guess it is actual pie. So yeah, we had a blast, man. We had a blast. Before you leave, Ronnie, I need to know your stats.
What's that?
Your stats, man.
My battery.
Yeah. Just gonna 45%? Good stuff, man. %. Good stuff. Yeah.
Beautiful flowers.
Beautiful flowers, man. Yeah. I was just mentioning to the viewers that you were also gonna go home and eat some pie, and I figured that sounded a bit sexual, but flowers.
No, it's not a section. It's a normal.
It's a normal pie.
Strawberries.
All right, awesome, man. So yeah, I was gonna buy some reflective red tape, but in the end I bought a round reflector. So I'm just gonna sandpaper it down a bit and put in that nice little slot there where the trolley handle finishes on the nick. So who knows, right? 2 for $4. And I bought some Velcro so I can Velcro my stuff around. When we were riding, we were talking about music and stuff like that. So I was playing YMCA and we were riding, you know, we were having fun, you know, with YMCA and shit like that. And then we passed by 4 girls, you know. And right when I got to the part, it's fun to be, and you know, they were like getting ready for the dance. So I just stopped my wheel and they were like far down there, and then I did the YMCA dance. So there you go, man. Speakers don't have to be terrible, you know. They're only terrible if you play shit on them. So sometimes you can play like some futuristic sounding music if you want, you know, and people will sort of like get the vibe of the wheel. Or just play ABBA and Boney M, man. And watch them dance to the music of their forefathers.